What it do, homies? We are back with some more Avenged Sevenfold. This time we are checking out Afterlife. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. Opening up with strings. Hard on that cello. I think, what would you call that? That's not necessarily a marcato, right? Because a marcato, it's kind of like a marcato that's kind of going straight into a sustain. I don't know what you would call it, but the attack that they're putting on that cello, that ooh, very dramatic. Okay. Crazy over it. What?
Like walking into a dream. So unlike what you've seen. So mature, but it seems God's been waiting for you.
Wait, guys. This sounds familiar. I might have heard this before. This part right here, that was this a wrestler's song, like theme song? You know, the last time this happened to me, I was who makes that song? Metalingus. Lingus. Who makes Metalingus? Alter Bridge. The last time this happened to me, I was listening to Metalingus. I did a reaction to it, but I didn't realize I had heard the song before until the chorus came, right? On this day, I ain't never heard the full song before. I'm getting the same vibes from here. Let me just check. Afterlife. AX7 theme song. I don't know, y'all. I feel like I've heard this somewhere. It might have just been on the radio. I could just be tripping. Yeah, let me know a popular place that maybe I would have heard this before, okay? Because this is sounding really familiar. It's going to be on my head the entire time.
What dream, someone like what you've seen. So mature, but it seems God's been waiting for you. Falling into this place, just giving you a small taste of your afterlife. Here, so stay. You'll be back soon anyway. I see a distant light, but girl, this can't be right. Such a surreal place to see. So how did this come to be? Robbed you Wally. And when I think of all the places I just don't belong, I've come to grips with life and realize this is going too far. I don't belong here. We gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife, 'cause this time I'm right.
Wait. That chorus sounds way too familiar, guys. I think I might actually have a reaction to this already. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just check. I'm checking my archives right now. Afterlife. I don't have a reaction to this already. This part sounds very familiar. Okay, so I'm sure at some point in my life I heard this song. Maybe it's in a Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just checked my archives. I don't have a reaction to this. I put in Afterlife, so any song. Okay, I mean, we're going to react to this anyways. This sounds familiar, right? I believe I've heard this song. I ain't never listened to it with a critical ear like I'm doing now. So we're going to proceed.
Escape from this afterlife, 'cause this time I'm right to move on and on, far away from me. Place above with no pain, perfect skies and no rain. Can't leave this place but we're free, 'cause we've been waiting for you. Falling into this place, just giving you a small taste of your afterlife. Here, so stay. You'll be back soon anyway.
So I'm trying to make sense of these lyrics. I don't belong here. Escape from the afterlife, because this time I'm right to moving on far away from here. This peace on earth's not right. If you're in the afterlife, depending on where you're at, I can understand these lyrics from heaven, from hell, you know what I mean? Heaven, though, that'd be crazy to say that, you know what I mean? Like I guess it really all depends on just how much your ties are, to this earth. But a place of hope, no pain, perfect skies, no rain, can leave this place, but refrain. Yeah, like you died and you went to heaven, but then you saying, take me back. When the time is you died. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. So what you have unfinished business on earth, right? That you want to go back. I guess it could feel like that. Kind of similar to like you dying before, if you have any kids, if you died before your kids grew up, you know what I mean? And you're aware of that, you're aware that you died, regret, a whole bunch of regret. That might be what this is about. Regrets that you have in life, right? Because that's the only time that becomes an issue. If you're on your deathbed and you start thinking to yourself, oh, I wish I could have did this. I wish I should have did that. You know what I mean? As opposed, doing it now instead of later. I think that's what this song is trying to shed light on, because what else am I to make of this, right? Afterlife. Why are you saying these things? You saying these things because you didn't do what you wanted to do. Okay. Well, let me think about how that applies to me. Because I know that Avenged Sevenfold, they usually make really relatable songs. So I've been trying to find a relatable meaning in here, and that's what makes sense to me, right? It's the afterlife. You have regrets. If you want to make sure you don't have any regrets when you go to the afterlife, do what you need to do right now. Yeah. Otherwise, because some of these lyrics don't even make sense. I would think, right? No rain, no pain. Why would you not want to be there? The regrets must be so heavy. It must be so much that you can't. Okay. All right. Y'all get it. Explosive. Sus. God. No, you went crazy. You went crazy on that solo. What is wrong with you? That's one of them solos you hear and you just like, why are you like this, bro? What? Okay, hold on. So that pretty much solidifies it, right? I was going to pause right after I got done singing before that epic guitar solo came through, but I am unbroken. I'm choking on this ecstasy. I get, too much of something is a good thing. That's crazy. Choking on this ecstasy. Something's ecstasy. I guess you can't have too much of something. But imagine feeling really good, right? But then something's in the back of your head, you know what I mean? That's preventing you from enjoying it full. And the only thing you could think about is like, all right, cool. I've experienced this. This feels amazing, but I want to go back to how I was feeling. You know what I mean? That's essentially what we're talking about right here. And we've been that way before. Like for instance, if there's like, let's say that there's something that we really enjoy, but we know that we have too much of it, it can have negative effects. No, somewhat similar, right? I'm just thinking of something that's ecstasy, right? Ecstasy, I mean, something's really really got you feeling really, really good. You choking on it, choking on something that feels good. I mean, the first thing I start thinking about like is drugs, like obviously, you know what I mean? The actual drug of ecstasy, but there's also ecstasy, you know what I mean? So, but too much of it, right, can leave you choking because too much of a good thing is a bad thing. All of a sudden. That's just interesting. I just like that passage right there. But that guitar solo was crazy. What? Going crazy. Laughter, crazy laughter. Man.
I don't belong here, I gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife, 'cause this time I'm right to move on and on. Far away from here, got nothing against you, and surely I'll miss you. This place full of peace and rain, and I hope you might take me back inside when the time is right.
Why is that past tense? And I'd hope you might. Like I'd hope you might. Like as if that wasn't going to happen. I guess you don't truly know, do you? Right? This song's crazy. Oh, do you got anything to be in here? This song's crazy, but I 1,000% sure that I have heard this song before. And I usually only like doing reactions to songs that I haven't heard. But it's like one of them songs where I don't know the name of it, right? But I've heard it. Now I got a name to put to it. I just cannot put my finger on what it was that I heard or where I heard it at, right? I'm thinking of Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, but this song sounds a little bit too busy to be in that type of game. But they did have Green Day. Anyways, y'all let me know. I'd be tripping. I think I got like another Avenged Sevenfold song on the way. So stay tuned. Dave's out.